Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you the best landing spots, and the first one is going to be here. It's near Misty. This one's probably my favorite. There's once you land right here, then there's a floor loot spawn. You go in, there's another floor loot spawn, ammo, and then you go in here. Right here you can, there's a chest right here. Then you drop down. There's a bunch of ammo spots, 3 of them, but you can just break the floor. And there's another chest down here, and then a floor loot spawn right here. So there's also a campfire if you need it. So now usually I go over here, and then I loot this ammo crate, and I go right here, cabin. And usually there's a lot of fishing spots. Right now we have 2. Usually there's like 4 or 5. Ammo crate right here. There's also an ammo crate spawn right there. And there's also a boat, 100% chance. Another chest. And if you don't find a fishing rod, then you can usually they spawn right there. And after you loot this, then you can rotate over here. There's a floor loot, ammo crate, chest in here. Also, you can break this for metal. So after you loot all that, here to here to there to there, you're usually gonna have a lot of fish and a lot of loot. That's why the spot is so good. But then where you go next all matters on where the circle is. So if circle pulls north, you probably want to take that zip line and loot that big cabin up there. But if it pulls anywhere like near the water, then you probably want to take the boat. And also if it pulls east, then you just want to go over there. A lot of the time, most of the time, I rotate down here, because there's a metal truck right there. There's also that. There's a lot of metal, because the weakness of the spot is the metal. So also an ammo crate. And then what I do after that is I rotate over here to these rocks that give you so much stone. So if you need any brick, then you just come over here. There are 2 900s and then a couple of smaller ones. And then there's a bunch of trees, so you're definitely gonna have max wood and brick after you loot this. So yeah, and then from here you could probably rotate if you need more metal and rotate there. This is definitely my favorite land spot. I don't think I see many people coming here, and it's really good. So that was the first drop spot / route. This is the second landing spot, and for this one I usually don't see it getting contested much. And when you first come in, there's the chest up here, and then there's also a chest down here. There's a decent amount of chests here, so you get that. And then there's also an ammo crate right here, and then floor loot spawns. Another chest, so 3 chests in total. So you get all this, get the wood, and there's also a floor loot spawns around the cabin, so you could find something. And there's a lot of trees and just brick that you could farm. Then you come down here. You could farm this or the 900 HP stone, and then you just drop down. So there's a chest right here. A lot of floor loot. Ammo crate. Another ammo crate. A boat, and then right here, these are metal. This is pretty important. I like to farm this and that one. And also what I like to do right here is I farm this because it's metal instead of just breaking the stone. I like to farm it because this place doesn't have a lot of metal. That's about it for the metal. There's a fridge right there. But yeah, it's another chest spot. Then you come over here. There's a chest hidden right here. Look at that. And then that's it for the chest. So there's three chests down here, 3 in the cabin, so 6, and then a lot of floor loot and boats that you can get. So after this, you can maybe loot weather station or right here. Sometimes people land up there. It's like not very often though. That cabin only has like 1 chest or something. But yeah, that was the second landing route. So this is the 3rd landing spot, and for this one, it's a lighthouse, and it doesn't actually, it's one of my favorite ones. It doesn't actually get contested as much as you think, but usually people land over there. But right here, you can farm this for metal, and then if you go inside, chest right here, the couch is kind of hard to break, you gotta hit it in a specific spot. And then right here, you come around, this chest up here, get that, and then some floor loot, and then you come up here, there's also another chest up here, and then come in, some floor loot right there. So 3 chests in the house, and then there's actually a 4th one inside this little hut. So you just break this, there's a 4th one. This place has a lot of loot. Also, brick has a bunch of brick that you just farm, and you're usually leaving this place with 500 wood, 500 stone most of the time, because this one's 900. It's just a bunch of them all around. Now the lighthouse, what I like to do is, you break it down. It's the best way. So you just want to farm it, and then all the loot will drop. It used to be where the white gave you metal, but for some reason they changed it. It doesn't give you metal anymore. I'm surprised people don't talk about that. But this place, I think it has 2 or 3 chests, so there's a bunch of loot that falls. Usually gonna get shotgun, shield. So there's 7 chests right there. And then after this, I like to slide down the mountain. By now, I probably have 500 brick and 500 wood. But then I like to come down here. Because metal is really important because you don't get pretty much any. That's always the disadvantage with these spots. So you farm the car, that gives you metal. Also, these little things give you metal, and this big thing gives you metal. So it actually gives you a decent amount of metal too. And these things give you metal too, and then inside here there's 2 chests. So you're looking at about 9 chests just in this one place, and a boat. So this is probably one of my favorite. This is the 4th landing spot, and this one is near Frenzy. It's a little cabin right here. So you go down here, there's metal that you can farm right here, floor loot, ammo box. There's a chest under these stairs. The first chest, some good stuff from there. And there's also a chest up here. So you loot these 2, and then the house itself doesn't have a whole lot of loot. It does have metal, 2 chests, ammo box, and then you rotate over here. You want to farm those trees, farm all the metal. The good thing about this spot is that it has a decent amount of metal, and compared to the other places. So you're gonna come over here to the gas station, farm all the metal, break these, and then floor loot right here. And there's just a lot of metal that you can farm right here. A couple cars that you farm. You can break these, brick everywhere. And then after this, you want to go over here, farm all this, This spot isn't the best for like a loot compared to other spots, but it's safe. It gives you a lot of metal. That's the biggest thing. Then you come over here, floor loot right there. Basically max metal over here. And then there's some chests on the bridge. Come down here. There's a chest right here. Over here. You could also farm these. And then go over here. There's a chest in here. Like that. So by now you have probably a bunch of brick, a bunch of wood, and max metal. And then after this, usually what I do is I rotate over here. If I get a fishing pole, then there's a couple fishing spots right here. And then a bunch of brick right here. So if you're low on brick, you want to come down here, farm these. So yeah, that was the 4th route. This one's not my favorite, but it's not bad. It gives you a bunch of metal. You're probably gonna be coming out of here with max metal. And yeah, this is my 5th landing spot, and this one's also really good. So it could be lackluster with loot like the last one, but it's still like a really safe place to go, and it still has a decent amount of loot. But with this one, there's gonna be a chest down here. So you get this one. Get that. And then a bunch of floor loot spawns over here. Break this. A lot of the time people will be like that's usually a pretty popular spot, castle. And then yeah, a lot of people are they might even be rotating from there. So you gotta watch out for that. And then you drop down, some metal right here, metal, stone, bunch of places to farm over here. And occasionally there's gonna be some fishing spots, so if you get a fishing rod, then you can loot that. And then these give you a lot of wood, so make sure you don't miss this. It gives you a lot of wood. And the 900 stone gives you a bunch. And then from here, I rotate to the slurp truck. So that's a good thing about the spot, is if nobody lands on the slurp truck, then it's free 100 shield. So you just break that. It's just east of it, and then you can maybe loot that. And then where I go after this is this mansion. Sometimes people have landed here, but most of the time people don't. So, but if people do, usually they'll have rotated out of it already. So you can just like loot the remaining spots of it. There's also an upgrade station right there. Ammo box, chest right here. Loot that. And then some metal right there. Going here, a bunch of floor loot, ammo boxes, some more floor loot, another chest right here. And then you come outside. Chest right here. There's also an ammo box spawn, campfire. Get this. And then you come in here, floor loot. These give you wood, decent amount of wood. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if these landing spots helped you. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.